Legendary Burt Gummer. He's known as many things: a gun enthusiast, a doomsday prepper, or a monster hunter. But in truth, he's one thing: a survivalist, with gun skills possibly to survive Skull Island, the land of monsters. For his abilities, we'll be equipping Burt Gummer with his most greatest and iconic weapons throughout the Tremors franchise. This includes his miniguns mounted on his truck, as well as the truck itself, his Remington shotgun, with the average amount of rounds that a hunter would use, the Graboid Hunter toy trucks, as seen in Tremors 3, the Elephant gun, total of 5 rounds, as that's the minimum average amount of rounds that an elephant hunter would carry. All 8 homemade pipe bombs from Tremors 1. And of course, last and greatest, the Grizzly single shot from Tremors 2. We'll be facing against the following beasts of Skull Island's greatest domain: the Connectus, the Arachnoclaw, the Scorpiopede, the Venatosaurus, the Photodon, the Veractus, the Pteranodon, the Thrapsomordax, the V-Rex, and King Kong himself. Assigned by a local federation, Burt Gummer is assigned to go to a local island to neutralize the natural threats. So he picks up his gear and heads off to Skull Island. Thankfully he's being sent to fight something other than Graboids for once. He drives along the rugged landscape in his car, truck, concern haunts him as he begins to descend down a precarious slope with cavernous walls rising at either side. Before he knows it, he's entered a trench of hellish bugs where his first enemy comes to oppose him. Just notices sudden movement that waters, swarming the front of his vehicle. In the chaotic shock, Burt reaches for his Remington shotgun and blast worms at his windscreen, probably getting flashbacks of the other worm creatures he's fought before. Now, the Connectus may have the bodily strength to consume a man's limb, as seen in this scene, but also in this scene, we can see them getting chopped up by a machete blade. So, if something can die to a little knife blade, it's not going to survive a Remington shotgun, and up in close range very well. How is it? In the midst of a surge of confidence in his recent success, Burt releases 3 Graboid Hunter toys, each strapped with 1 pipe bomb, to divert the attention of the nearest insects, the Scorpiopede, Arachnoclaws, and any remaining Connectus. Then he mounts his machine guns. His nearest swarm of insects distracted begins gunning them all down. Though victorious, Burt does not come out unscathed. You see, he can only use 1 gun once each. Once their ammo is fully used up, he can no longer use it again for the sake of fairness. So he's fully used up his machine guns, while also partially using up some of the ammo of his shotgun, as well as having a badly damaged truck. Rolling along, he rises to the plains of Skull Island. Something swift and bold strikes the vehicle, sending shudders through the material. Peering out the back, he sees them, a pernicious pack of Venatosaurus. These are mean-attituded creatures with sharp intelligence and even sharper claws. Too bad they aren't shotgun-proof. Successes brighten him, yet his cockiness is short-lived. Upon the horizon approaches all three of the Photodon, birds filled with slithering worms like the Cornectus or Graboids, with swift pack hunters like the shriekers of Venatosaurus before, but a stern, bulky, charging creature like the Photodon is a first in his life. In solid shock, he misfires one of the rounds in his elephant gun, uses the next two to decisively take down each of the Photodons. Humbled, Burt walks on, as his truck has been rendered destroyed with the collective attacks. A vast river spreads out across this new land. Burt passes. He spots the next beast, the Feroctus. But he's experienced with evading beasts on the ground, so he promptly crawls up a nearby tree or large rock. The whole mass of it shivers as the Feroctus charges into it. Acting quickly, Burt fires his double-barreled elephant gun from above, blasting the creature's spine. He continues his pacing beside the river, kept on edge, before he notices a sudden motion in the waters. The Pteranodon, remembering the strategy made by his old pals of Alanel, employs a similar method. He straps a bomb to the end of a bronze, dangling it near the surface like a fishing line, in hopes it will catch a Pteranodon's attention, so that the creature blows itself up by biting onto it. This method is imperfect, however, as the bombs often detonate too early, causing two of them to go to waste. His third attempt is successful, allowing his journey to continue. Slow, the world arcs into a realm of shadows, leading him ever closer to his final goal. His fears flare as he sights numerous flying fiends hanging from a cave ceiling. At least he's dealt with flying creatures before, and so he devises a plan to deal with them. Swooping, swarming, and soaring, the whole horde traps and vortex swoop around a singular object that moved within their territory, all soaring to the singular corner where they all begin to cluster in chaotic bombardment. Little do they know they're following the trap, for the object is none other than the Graboid hunter truck. And upon it a pretty little bomb is packed, and boom go the traps of vortex. Burt knows grimly well that he has one more enemy next upon this area. None other than the great, the grand, the Vastosaurus Rex. By the edge of a cliff top or through the canopy of a tree, Burt watches its charging jaws, its looming teeth open wide for all to see. A whole wall of flesh and saliva, waiting to his consumption. Burt grabs the last bomb he has on this island and tosses it forth. He jumps back, and his ears are filled with snapping, crackling noises of the exploding jaws behind him. It was a close call, a far call, but he's passed. For now.
He's done it. Past every enemy this island had to throw at him. Now he's reached the final end, his greatest goal. King Kong, the eighth wonder of the world.
Burt's breath pulls out, slow and steadied. His grip hardens on the trigger of his gun, the last gun he has its hold an island. He feels a sudden nervous acceleration he has had for a very, very long time. His eyes are raised, accelerated tension. Now, within his grasp is the grisly single shot, aiming towards the chest of the Titan King Kong. He pulls the trigger. Now see what this weapon can do.
I am completely out of ammo. I feel I was denied critical, need-to-know information.